Hey, this is James ifeelgod Brown, and this is day 31 of October. I said I was going to do one every weekday during the month of October, and guess what? Today is day 31. I hope you've enjoyed these daily interactions where we talk about and help entrepreneurs get ready for the Christmas season specifically, but learn how to really earn income online. This is something that I've been doing for a number of years, and God has really blessed me. But most importantly, I don't want to die. And I've said this every day during the month. I don't want to die with what's in me, whether that's involving business or ministry. I want to be a help to somebody. And the fact of the matter is, the richest place on the face of the earth is the cemetery. Why do you say that, James? Well, the fact is that all the dreams that were never implemented, all the business ideas that were conceived but never actuated, all of that is present right now in the cemeteries that we see all around us. People had dreams, but never had a chance to do them. People had all of that. So I want to help you. Now, we know that experience is a teacher. I don't believe it's the best teacher, but it does charge the highest tuition. It is the hardest. It gives the biggest lumps and bruises. But if you can find somebody that's done it, that can help you do it, then you're going to be ahead of the game in getting it done. And we all work together. There is no I in team. Uh, Teamwork makes the dream work, is what my daughter always likes to say. And I appreciate Tiffany for that information to me. Let me go through some of the things we're going to spend probably a little bit more time today than we have over the last couple of days, but this is the last day, so I want to be sure to give as much information as I can. It might not be the last day. I'm actually have to continue this, but we're starting something starting next month, which is my birthday month. I turn 70 years old next month. So if you know, you want to say happy birthday in the comments, make it happen. It doesn't have to be typed in while we're live. If you've time shifted this to when you're off work or when you just see it or whatever, just type in the comments and say happy birthday to you. Yeah, I don't sing well. Along with the face for radio, I have a voice for quiet. So somebody told me that I need to sing solos so low that you can't hear me. So say hi in the comments. No matter where you are, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on uh, um, IG, wherever you're watching this, be sure to tell me hi. I appreciate it. And be sure to send me your questions to my email. Um, I will be doing these from time to time anyway. You can catch them on my YouTube channel or sometimes on my Facebook channel, but we will be doing more informational videos for you on an ongoing basis. I'm committed to it. I've broken through. I really don't like doing videos. I know I hear people talk about faceless videos, but I want you to look into my eyes. Doom, doom, doom. No, I want you to look into my eyes so you can really see the passion that I have for what we're doing, okay? But send me an email, ifeelgod at gmail.com. That's ifeelgod at gmail.com. Ask me questions you have about earning income online. That's what we're doing here. We want you to be able to, if you've been trying, you've seen all those videos where they make unsubstantiated claims about what they can do if you just do this one little thing, it'll just work. Well, my experience is not that. I haven't had that experience. It will take you some work. It may take you some time. Everything doesn't come overnight, but you can get some pretty good income doing this. Now, we've been talking mainly about affiliate programs, but that's not the only way to get it done. It is a way to get it done. But affiliate programs work, drop shipping works, Um, there are so many different things that work. I flip websites mainly. I do more of that, and that requires me to talk to people more than I otherwise would. But I have a whole section where you can see some of the websites I have for sale. I think I got about 30 of them for sale now. Maybe not quite that many. But you can also set up a one-on-one strategy call with me. Go to IFG Go Pro. IFG, I feel God. James Brown is my name. So IFG, you'll see that a lot around me. IFG Go, two G's. ifggo.pro/let's talk. And then let's talk. You can schedule and we'll get on Zoom together. You don't have to pay for Zoom. I have it already done. You don't have to pay to do any of this. It's 45 minutes. You'll schedule. Usually our calls last longer than that. I was on one yesterday and it actually took me almost 2 hours. I wanted to say stop, but I felt like I could really help that guy. And I hope he's still listening to me and will hit like on these videos. You hit like on these videos. When you hit like, when you say a comment, it shows the video to more people. It lets people know that there's value in what I'm talking about. And today, I think we're going to show you something that you're really, 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 really going to like. Okay. So go to that ifggo.pro/let's talk and let's talk. Let's see about getting your business in the black. Like that, in the black before Black Friday, all right, or even after Black Friday. But let's go through the real deal and talk about it. Okay, we've talked about some of the products that I use as ongoing basis that I recommend using, and we talked about Perplexity, which is my AI system of choice. Now I do have Chat GPT, love it. I love Perplexity. It gives me a lot of utility. Perplexity will go through one of the difference between Chat GPT and Perplexity. Chat GPT in the base form will not search the internet. Perplexity will. In fact, I use Perplexity almost more than I use Google now, okay, to do research tool unparalleled. Some of you pastors, if you're not using AI to help you do research for your sermons, don't let it write the sermon, but at least let it help you do some research about what you already want to do. You can't look up scriptures by hand as fast as it can pop them to the screen. Let me say this also. Emails. If you don't know how to send your emails, you're in trouble. If your church doesn't have an email system, if your business doesn't have an email system where you have garnered and carry and keep the contact information for the people that you are already working with, you are behind the game already. Listen, ifggo.pro/convertkit. Say FREE. Don't type FREE, but ifggo.pro/convertkit. If you use ConvertKit, and I love ConvertKit, if you use it, one of the things you're going to find about ConvertKit is that you are able, for your first 1,500 people or so, you're able to use that free. You can have an email list of 1,500 people and not pay a crying dime. I've heard that Aweber is going up, which is another email list system, but Aweber is going up in price. Several of the others, but ConvertKit is my choice. They call themselves Kit now. You don't have, but the name of it is really ConvertKit, or well, it used to be ConvertKit. And I'm old school. It's kind of like Twitter. Everybody, Elon wants you to call it X, but I don't. I'm Xing that out. I still call it Twitter. I like the bird, not the X. But go ahead to ifggo.pro/convertkit. Get your email set up. If you don't learn anything else from these short vignettes that we've been doing, get you an email system. Then, once you've done that, go to Bluehost, ifggo.pro/Bluehost. Get some web hosting set up. You're going to get a domain name. You need that to get set up. That's done at GoDaddy. But then once you have your email list set up, so you have some place to send people, and once you have a way to send information to people, and once you have your website set up on Bluehost for hosting, then create a WordPress website with and it says video creation there, but it's actually where we do the word. You saw us create a WordPress website at ifggo.pro/zip WPAI. Zip WPAI. ZIP WPAI. And go there. That's all you have to do. Type that in to your browser and you're on the way. But now, and like I say, just go ahead and get that done. Now let's go over here to our stream. And yet yesterday, we went through the process of creating a calculator, a food calculator. We could have made this much more complex. We didn't. We could have made this much more, we could have been much more engaged in what we were doing with this. We didn't. But we have a page. And right now, I'm still in the section where we create the actual thing. This is where remember we told on yesterday, we told uh, Chat GPT to create this for us. All right. And let me do something so you can see a little bit of the history of what we actually did. Okay. And where was it at? I think it's here. Yeah, that was it. Okay, I'm gonna move this over to the other screen. I work with multiple screens. I don't know if you knew that, but it helps in making sure that you don't see some things that sometimes when your searches get hit with things that are not what you want to be seen. Okay. And that just is not a good look. I just hate that look. I don't like that look. So I don't use that look. Okay. So this is on the screen now. You should be seeing, and I'm going to make it bigger. Let me go ahead and get small, make me small. I will decrease that you can increase. Okay. Look, this is where we were at in Chat GPT, and I'm gonna try to make it as large as I can for you. Okay, it starts at some point. The largesse of it cuts into the information of it. So this is the actual text of the tool. I'm gonna close it down so you can see what I said to Chat GPT to get what we got. Okay, this is I said. Let me go up a little bit. There was a couple of errors. Let me go up here. We created this pretty straightforward. Okay. I guess I'll just go on up to the top. What y'all think? Because it was pretty simple what we did. All right. Wish there was a way to get to the top of the page real quick. There, I don't know of any way of doing it. So I'm just scrolling through. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. I could get up here faster. I'm looking at the screen you see, and it's not showing. Okay, let's go over here. Because it's so large, I'm even having trouble seeing what I'm doing. That okay. All righty then. That's not what I thought I wanted to do, but okay. Let's make this smaller. It's so large it contorts the overall page. Okay, so in order for you to see it. Now, what we said was please create an ultimate grocery budget calculator for and to include and execute. I didn't spell any of that right, did I? On my website. I want to input family size and budget. and automatically calculate per meal costs and generate a printable grocery list and create printable grocery list templates, and optionally allow for a PDF download. Why? Because they can print the PDF. Okay. Um, so it gave us a tool. It was a very simplistic tool, but it was a good tool. I liked the tool. So that's how we did it. And this is not centered on my screen, and I don't really know why I'm not seeing parts of it. And it doesn't seem like I can. Let me just refresh the screen, and I'm going to switch to a different screen while it refreshes. Hopefully, it'll get its head together. Because right now, it's discombobulated, folks. Okay, so we go back over here. But this was the actual calculator, and it gave us, let me make this bigger for you, that we are in WordPress. If you remember, I showed you how to go to the back side of WordPress. And all we did was created a page. And in that page, it asked us what kind of block we wanted to create. We said a HTML block. We didn't do hardly anything else to this. What I then did was I pasted that HTML. And before I create the page, I can preview what the page will look like. And here we have my ultimate grocery budget calculator, and calculate per meal cost and generate your grocery list. This is what people who come to this page will see. Okay. And this is how it'll look when we get done and send it over. Okay. Now let's go back over and see whether we can get back to that other page. Are we having fun yet? Okay. Where is it at? I think that is it. Is that it? No, that's not it. As you can see, I've got quite a few pages rolling here, and all of them are not rolling like I want them to roll. Let's see. That's it. Okay. So now we're back with a regular size budget. Okay. Budget tool. Okay. So we're going to go down to the bottom here. And what I told it to do was it gives us this information here. So what I told it last to do with the code is to now um, make the. I think it already made my button smaller. So let me click on this so I can get it all and move it over. I'm gonna copy. Uh-oh. Well, that's not working at all. You can't hear me either. Okay. That's not good. Well, that's not working at all. Okay, well, that's good. You can't hear me either. Okay. All right, I'm back. You should be able to see me again here in just a second. I'm getting back here. You can't hear me either. Okay. I'm going to stop my share. All right, I'm back. You should be able to see me again here in just a second. All right. Glory. I know you have me back now. All right. So this, I'm going to go back and start sharing my screen again so that you can see once I shut my phone down and all of the assorted sundry other things. Uh, Live TV. Let's get busy. All right. So this was the screen and the text of our program that we wrote. You are now a programmer. If you try doing this, you are now a programmer. I remember the days we used to have to write each line of this hand by hand. AI is changing life in America. If you don't know it, you are in trouble. If you don't think this is going to make a difference, self-driving cars and everything else, if you thought being a truck driver for 40 years is going to work, it ain't. Let me help you. So this should be my new text of the program. So I'm going to go up here, copy it out, and let me go to the other page that we had up, which is this one. Now, remember, this is what our calculator looks like right now. So I'm going to take it. I'm going to hit the HTML button. So do you see that the HTML is what's on the screen? HTML, hypertext markup language. This is the language that most websites, PHP and this, are how most websites are delivered to you. This is the code behind them. We're going to just just going to paste Control C, Control V, and we paste that down. Let me show you something else. So you see me paste. We say Control A, we hit delete. Now we hit Control V, and there is our HTML. When we hit the preview, there it is. And what I told it to do was to make this button smaller. That was my last instruction to it. And now we have for you a budget calculator. Now, why did you do all this? Well, this shows how easy it is to move that program. This is literally a program that AI created. And we didn't make a lot of changes to it. I told it I wanted it to add the family name, the family size, the weekly budget amount, the actual cost, the number of weeks, number of meals you prepare a week. Now, what are we doing? And any dietary preferences. Why are you doing all this? Well, we want to calculate what the budget for each meal they're going to prepare is going to be, so that they have a feeling of what they can spend. Now, some of us have no idea what we spend for a budget for our food. So we're going to not only do that, I told it I wanted to calculate the difference between the weekly budget and what it really cost last week and track that over time. Now, some of this is still raw. It hasn't been tried at all. But what we're going to do now is I'm going to publish this page. And that's all I have to do to say. I push that. It says publish. It says check all that. Good. Publish it. Make it happen. So now our page is published. I could copy that link, and I did, just so in case this goes south, I can do something different. I can just go and view the page. Let's do that. It takes a little bit more time because we are doing this live. What I don't like is this part up here at the top is not the way it's supposed to be on my page. I will fix that. But this part is what your customers, what people searching for a budget calculator, a family food budget calculator would see. They'd stop here. They could put in their name. Hey, the family size, and it takes numbers. Look, there's really just two of us. But I have my grandson over here so much that we might as well say there's more of us. What is the weekly budget? $250. What did we spend last week? $242. Okay. How many meals per week? Well, 7. We actually eat at the house. We eat seven times a week, because we don't, if that's you, we eat out almost all the time. But if you have a family budget site, you can assume that they eat maybe 21 times a week. Are there any dietary preferences? Diabetic in the house, uh, high blood pressure. But that's really not what it's talking about. It's talking about are you vegetarian, vegan, gluten free, whatever. But I'm just putting something in so you can see how this would work. Then you hit calculate, and this is the budget results. Per meal budget, $11.90. Estimated costs of some of the major budget items. Okay, you're going to buy a 5-pound bag of rice, 5-pound chicken, vegetables, milk, fruits, etc. This is just a very rudimentary calculator. Now, once you've done that, you can print that list, you can download a PDF, or you can email. Why did you show us all this, James Brown? You just got us out here right doing stuff. Well, listen to me. People search for calculators to do different things. If you can then get them to your site, if you have a food site, it's one way that they can find out about your food site. And after they find out about your food site, perhaps it's a possibility that once they find out about your food site, they'll want to see some of the recipes. In which case, they will also see some of the things that you have for sale associated with those recipes. What I really wanted to show you today is how you, or over the last couple of days, is how you can use AI to create these valuable things that people are looking for. Remember, I showed you the other day how many people are actually searching for food calculators. The number is astounding. And I don't have a Google up right now on this page, but let's see what I can find, okay? Let's go over here and see what I can find. We'll click on, make sure I'm on the right screen, and let's go here. And where is it? Where is it at? Okay. I think that's it. All right, now what I'm going to do is go to Google. And I'm going to ask it, I'm going to say calculators. And I'm going to say, let's say food calculator. Now, the interesting thing about this, now it's going to take a few minutes for my some of the support stuff I use so I can see how many people are searching for this. What are the total number of searches? What is my primary competition in this area? All of that comes up. I have all of that built into my Google. So let's take a look. Up here, it says, I need to make it bigger. You need to see it too. So I'm going to make it bigger. But right here, I have different things where I can ask it to sort this page. I can talk about, let's look at the very top thing. I'm going to close this for a second. I'm going to close that seal. It says that for calculator, it has a spam score of 3%. No, it doesn't. That's very low. It has 1,370 keywords on that website. So it's a high value website. But we know WebMD is a popular high value website. We've known that for some time. Okay. Food calorie calculator. That's another one. But let's see how many. There are 33,000 or no, 30. Looks like there are 3,000 searches for the term food calorie calculator. Let's see what it is over there. We're going to pull it up and look at it. Okay, food calorie calculator. And it says that I don't care about that except all the cookies. Um, I don't get the calculator, but that's not up to me. I don't actually see um, the calculator. Maybe I'm just dumb, but it's at the top, so I know it's a calculator here somewhere. But here again, what they've done is they've taken the people searching for the calculator and pointed them. This is the Calorie Control Council. Probably don't even exist. But this is the Calorie Control. This is their website. What do they have? Same kind of things we want to do with Food 46. They already have it. So, but we're going to compete with them, and we're going to try to see about people searching for our calculator. If our calculator is better, perhaps people will come to our site. Then we'll be able to do what they're doing and sell people the stuff from on their website that was generated because people were looking how to calculate calories, how to calculate food costs, how to calculate. There are a number of things that families want to calculate. I don't count calories, but some people do. Some people count carbs. There's a carb calculator. Some people count different things. So, the bottom line of what I'm trying to show you and tell you is that let's see what it says here. These are different. Oh, I didn't want you to see those. These are different keywords that might work as a food calculator alternative. That's what these are. You can't see them. I guess I'll make them bigger. All right. So these are different things that we can use. I have tools that I use in Google to find different information. Okay. So that's what that has shown at the top of the screen, which is not really what I wanted, but it's what I got. Okay, so we will just back that out and we'll go back out. All right. So you get an idea. I hope that has helped you understand what you can do with this stuff. All right. And hopefully you will use it to your advantage as you create various products and things like that. You can make money with this stuff. But like I said, the key here is, and this is all I want to show you, how quick and easy it is to make something that people will find valuable on your website and put it there. You could have made a PDF and just as simply, and that's what most people would do, is make a PDF of a budget, food budget, how to calculate a food budget, how much you want to spend. It could have been that simple, and people will download it. And when they download it, guess what they're going to have to give you? They're going to give you their name and email address. Why is that important? So that you can contact them and show them the pots, pans, food services, food delivery services. You can make those advertisements on your website. You can do videos of that stuff and have it embedded on your website. There are 1,000 things you can do. So, but in the long run, what I want you to see is that the idea is to create things, create information of value, and then point them, those same people that want that information, point them to your website where they can find other information. And that's the whole idea of what we're doing. Okay. It's not complex, it's not difficult, and it's easy to do with the tools we have. Next month, we're going to start a cohort, and I'm going to be teaching that cohort step by step every day how to do this stuff. You're going to do something easy and simple every day to help you make money. And you're going to do over a 7-day period. You're going to leave with the ability to get your first sale and make your first dollar. Most people on the internet trying to make money never make a dollar or a. You're gonna defy it. But how are you gonna get it? First thing, go over to there, ifggo.pro/let's talk. And then let's set up some time, talk about your business. Hopefully, this is for people who already have businesses going. We're going to help you. We've talked to people with brick and mortar and online businesses. We don't care. You may have none of my ministry friends have called. How can I make my ministry better? What can I do? Well, one thing, you can send a letter to the people in your ministry that have visited. I like my friend Josh Hunt. He says this: invite every member and every visitor to every event every month. How would you do that? Well, you have an email list, you have text lists, you can do all of that. That way you can reach them on social media. There are a number of things you can do. These are the kinds of things you and I can talk about concerning your business or your ministry. But we can't do it if you don't contact me. So let's make it happen. I love you. Never forget that. Remember, all you need to do is to believe and act. Faith without works is still going to be dead. Here's a placard. There's some of those links. You can see what you can do, what you don't need to do, all of that. And you can get a strategy call. All of that's on the screen. I'm going to get rid of my face on this, and I'm going to leave this here for a while. And God bless you. Say hi. Put that on that. Give me a comment. Send me an email. Do any of that. I love you. Never forget that. And I appreciate all that you do. We'll talk to you again real soon. All right? I'm done. I am really done. I'm done to be done. I'm done.